All right, so I am recording myself doing this, so if it does freeze, I'm just gonna finish the recording and I'll post it, okay? All right, so any questions on what I posted on yesterday with the adding and subtracting and multiplying the functions? No questions?
Yeah. When you subtract, do you distribute the
Yes.
subtract? Okay.
Always distribute. That's really the only difference with the subtraction. You always distribute that negative.
Do you do the same for the positive when you add?
Well, with the positive, it doesn't really affect anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I were adding two functions, let's say this for example, right? If I were doing this first one here, if I'm adding x squared minus 5x, right, plus 4x minus 5, it doesn't matter, like if you have it like that, right? Because was that your question?
Yeah, I thought you had to distribute the positive.
Yeah, but when you distribute a positive, it doesn't do anything.
Alright.
Do you know what I mean? If I had x squared minus 5x minus 4x minus 5, right? You have to have this in parentheses, and then you distribute this negative between everything in there. Do you see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Okay. All right, so today we're going to be doing dividing. Okay, we're going to divide the functions here, okay? And then we're also going to be talking about the domain, which I didn't make you do yesterday. So just like when I was doing the adding, subtracting, this is the same thing. This is going to be the f of x function over the g of x function, okay? Dividing them. And you'll notice I have some fractions here. So yes, we're going to be dividing with the fraction, which remember, it's just multiplying by the reciprocal, right? Okay, so I think I'm going to just write it myself rather than show you that. So it's going to be 2 over x plus 3, right? That's my f function, over my g function, which is x over x minus 4, right? So I'm doing this divided by this, okay? So again, like I said, so that's 2 over x plus 3. I'm multiplying by the reciprocal. So I'm multiplying by, what is the reciprocal? X minus 4 here in my numerator and x in my denominator. Yes, does everybody see that? I just flipped that around and multiplied instead. You with me? All right, so now I have, it's 2 times x minus 4. You don't even have to distribute. You can just leave it like that because that's going to help you later to see what your domain is. Over x times x plus 3. Okay, so this is my f of x over g of x, okay? So now let's talk about in my domains. What can't I have in my domain? Let's look right here. X cannot be what? What would make this 0?
0.
Right, x cannot be 0, right? And x cannot be, what about here?
-3.
Good, -3. Now, that's here. But you also have to think about the original functions, right? Because what if x were 4? What would happen? We'd have, yeah, then this wouldn't be good over here, right? So you still have to look at your original, the g of x also, okay? So look at, make sure you check f of x, g of x. So in this case, x cannot be 4 also. So you would write, you know, x such that x cannot equal -3, right? I don't know why I have that comma there. X cannot equal -3. X cannot equal 0. X cannot equal 4. So that is my domain. Any questions? No, I actually got through without freezing. I'm going to stop the video. And I'm going to just have you guys practice some. Yeah, let me stop the video here.